Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my first project for the month of April for Spiegelmom Scraps. And you will not be surprised at all by this layout, because if you watched my unboxing of the Cocoa Vanilla No Limits collection, as soon as I got to this paper, I told you exactly what was in my mind and what I wanted to do with this paper. So this layout will come together quite quickly and with minimal supplies other than what you're seeing here, which none of this is glued down yet. What you're seeing here, sequins and a photo. But what is even more fun and more serendipitous is while I was recording probably that unboxing and starting to get this organized, my lovely, lovely and dear friend, one of my scrappy besties, Helen, was actually doing that exact idea, and she just took it to an even more gorgeous level. Now, I'm sure you've seen it. It's one of her Dottie About Flair design team projects, so I'm sure you've seen it over there and in the Spread the Sparkle in our group for Spiegelmom Scraps Fun with Sequins. I'm sure you've seen it already, but just in case you haven't, or just so that you can have two ideas in one place, I'm going to link her video down below as well, because she did something you're going to see. She actually used sequins all the way around and really brought to life this lovely star. She used flair, of course, and then she has lots and lots of wood veneer sort of all the way around in the idea that I have sort of for my sequin. So I thought that was just so much fun. So, you know, great minds, isn't it? Great minds. So I have this lovely star paper, and I've cut out here, I fussy cut out some of the Nicole Jones 911 printables, the new stars. I've got a few flair out here. I have my photo, and I'm going to decide with you exactly where and whether I put it up on foam. I had two photos in mind for this. Now, this week, this week is also Ali Edwards' project, Pieces. This year it's called Pieces of the Past. Last year I played along with the Pieces of Me, and it was quite fun. So I thought this year I might do that, Pieces of the Past. And the day one prompt is sort of family of origin. And I'm probably going to do more than one layout for each of those prompts, but I'm not going to do them all in 1 week for sure. So I had this little photo of my dad and myself. This was at Christmas 1958, so I was just a little over a year old, sitting in that little rocker thingy that we had in my dad. I don't think they have that anymore, do they? Anyway, there we go, and my dad on the floor, and we have the little Christmas tree. So just, you know, a little everyday photo for sure. But it will allow me to tell a little bit the story of my dad. So one part of my family of origin. My dad my dad passed in the 70s, very young. He was Irish, immigrated from Ireland, immigrated to Canada in 1951. He's the only one of his family that did leave Ireland. Met my mom in 51 or 52, and they married in 1954 here in Montreal, then went off to Toronto, where I was born, and then my mom and I, a few years later, came back here to the general area in and around Montreal. So that's my photo. I had also thought of using, look at my little Pookie. Is that not the cutest little Chopin photo ever? This is Chopin just a couple of weeks before he came here, but I'm going to do that for you on another layout, because I found the decision process here is that this photo I find is a little bit too big. Now, I could go back and probably print it smaller, but I sort of like this size because I really love his look and his little eyes on this. He's just the cutest. So I do find it a little bit big for this, whereas this one I think sort of fits perfectly. Now, do we put it, now I'm thinking of putting it maybe somewhere like here, something, I think like this. So then this may need to move, or would I put it even maybe up here, sort of like that, on a bit of a slant maybe? And then we might, I kind of like it there, I think. What do you think? Because straight, no. This, yes. Over, too high. I don't really want it too, oh, we could put it, there we go. We could put it, I guess, like that. I like it a little bit lower. There you go. And I do think, no, I don't actually. There you go. Oh my God, just all of this fussing about for like 2 millimeters, my friends, I'm telling you. Anyway, but I do think we should put it up on foam. Yeah, that I am going to like it on foam because the flare, of course, are going to be popped up. And I think maybe I might pop up some of those stars. So let's start by putting the photo down, since it's the most important part that we need here. There we go. And then let's pop this. There we go. Yeah, you see, I think I like it right there. There we go. Now, I think I'm going to put a little star in the middle here as well, popped up. Here. There we go. You see, so I'm sort of leaning, this is leaning towards being a little bit monochromatic, although there's a little navy in the flare. And I have a few sequin mixes that I took out. My beloved Gladioli Fields that I've been using a lot this month. And this sort of minty, gorgeous turquoisey teal fits perfectly. I originally thought I was going to use this new collection from March, which is time captured. But you see, now that I put it next, I find it's just a little off in terms of color. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous set, but I don't think I'm going to use it. This may come in. I got the Tracy Reed Wildflower collection, the new collection. This might come in there. So I think we'll put this aside. I think I might bring in some of the Fern Gully in the sort of darker turquoisey blue. I think that might be nice. We're going to start with these. And then, because we have the gray here and there's some gorgeous stars in the silver spectacle that we got in December, I thought I would bring some of the silver in with these stars, and I definitely think I'm going to do that. So let's start. See, I sort of like how this all is up here, the way I've already got it placed. This is up. This I'm going to do flat to the page. I don't know why. I'm not sure that there's any deep thought process into any of that, but I kind of like that, just like that, the way it is there. This I'm going to pop up, and I like it there. So let's just pop this up. Is that going to be okay? Yeah, I think so. Just need to place it a little bit more to make sure it's not popping out. Like that there. I definitely do like that flare piece right there. So I'm going to put it down straight away before I move things about and I'm not sure. Now, my dad, when I was this age, and I was very young until probably the age of 3 or 4, my dad used to travel during the week, and he was only with us on weekends. So sometimes sort of on the first day or so of him back home, my mom would say I would be a little bit sort of shy. I mean, obviously I knew who he was, but I would be a little bit shy. And I think here that's exactly what I'm doing. And that's probably why my mom took the photo, so that she could, you know, show me and give me that little bit of a story afterwards. Now, I think I like this here. I might bring it down, yeah, a little bit more, and I'm going to offset the stripes, contrary to these. No, now you see I don't like that, so I'm going to put them the same way. I don't like that either. Let's go somewhere in between then. Oh my goodness me, I swear, those little tiny decisions today. Some days I just faff about, and other days I just put it all down and just, you know, if it looks good, it looks good, and I don't question myself. But there you go. There are days. Where was that? There. Yeah, sort of there. There we go. So let's have that. So now we have all of this side down before we start really doing all of the fun sequin stuff. Now let's put this one here popped up. I think I want that one popped up. Right there. A little bit higher even, because I'll put some sequins there. There we go. Then this will leave. Now, all right, so we have that. Now, from there, am I going to put this sort of foot? No, it's too straight from there. So I think we'll put it sort of here, right? Or here. No, then it's too in line with that. So let's put that there. Okay. This is really coming together. I don't know. This could be a record for me in terms of how long this layout takes. Now, there we go. So let's pop that there. And there's Chopin saying hello to you all. Hello, Pookie. You know I was talking about you before, don't you? Yes, you do. All right. So then I think I might put this here. There we go. He's just chatting away to you. And then this one here. Sort of like that. Yeah, there you go. Yes, now you can hear, I don't know if you can hear that. Chopin is taken to moving his water bowl about and dragging it about. He's been doing that for a few months now. So every once in a while I get home and there's this water bowl like in the middle of the living room or in the middle. And yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday, I actually stepped right in it. Now, was I putting that there? No, I was putting it down here, wasn't I? Sort of like that. There we go. Okay, so we have that down, and I really like the way all of that is looking. So basically now the next bit is where we're going to put all the gorgeous sequins. All right, so let's start with the Gladiola Fields. I'm going to put these in here, and then we'll start dotting them around, and then we'll see after that. I love these. So see there. I want to sort of put them in between here. So even here we have different colors. Put that here. And then you see what I think I might do, look at these little tiny ones here, is I might put a few of those like right there. Yeah, see, that'll be fun. Something like that. Then pop this and that. Just sort of putting them around where I think they look nice and do a pleasant pattern within all of this, and keep it sort of monochromatic as well. Let me see, put that here. And then we'll put one of this next to it. And we'll put two tiny ones. That'll be a fun little pattern right there. Okay, so you see I'm starting to get something done here. So I'll bring in a few of these lovely silver ones to sort of give you an idea of what I'm trying to do. And then I'll go off. I don't think you want to watch me glue all of these sequins down. So, but you're getting the idea of what I'm trying to do here. And I love this. This is fun. And this is an extremely budget-friendly layout with sort of fun and high impact. So let's see. I think, would we put, yeah, one of the stars here. See, that's fun. And then bring one maybe here. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then you see we'll put another of the sequins there. So that, see, look how this area is really looking nice and complete already. I love that. Okay, my friends, so let me go off and do a little bit more of this, and I will be back. So there you have it, my friend. I love the way this turned out. You know, sometimes how you have an idea in your head and then you always wonder whether it will translate to the page. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't quite, but in this case, I think this even came out better than I thought. So I used, of course, the Gladiola Fields, which you saw me start off with, and I used them a little bit all the way around. The silver spectacle, which is just perfect because we are with stars, so stars and a few of the larger round ones. I then went in and I even used a few of the tweaky teal and even a couple of the glittery ones, and finally just a few from the Call Me Crafty, but all in that gorgeous turquoisey, tealy, beautiful color. And the sparkle that it adds, can you see that? The sparkle from the silver and from all of those gorgeous teals. I just love it, my friends. So now I'm pretty sure most of these are still in the shop. I mean, Call Me Crafty, Tweaky Teal are very, very new. Silver Spectacle may have been restocked. There's all sorts of goodies over in the shop. So follow my link down below. I've got an affiliate link down below that'll get you straight to the shop so that you can go get some of this gorgeousness. And if you have the No Limits collection, do this kind of thing. You won't regret it. It is so gorgeous. Go look at Helen's page if you haven't seen it, and this one, and do this kind of thing and tag us. Put it over in the Spread Your Sparkle. I just love this. I love the stars with it popped up, the flare. Minimal supplies. Look, there's this one piece of paper. One piece of paper. Now, the only regret I have with this page is, oh my goodness me, look at that gorgeous wood grain on the back. But oops, hey ho. Oh, one of my little sequins fell. Now I wonder where that went, or was it just not glued down? Oh, there it is. You see, I think it went there. Yeah, because there's a bit of glue there staring at me. Well, that's where we're going to put it anyway. So there you go, my friends. Thank you so much for being here with me. Pop on over to the Spread the Sparkle Facebook group, of course, and see what everybody else is doing with all the fun sequins this month. Pop on over to the shop using my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any more. It helps me and this channel a little bit, but even more importantly, don't forget to use my code Moira15 so that you can extend your budget a little bit. If you have the No Limits collection, just give this kind of thing a try. It is absolutely lovely. And so there is my first layout for Pieces of the Past. I think I'm going to do a companion page. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another 12 by 12 about my family of origin. And then I'm going to do a 6 by 12 in the middle with some journaling and some other photos from my dad's side. And the other 12 by 12 will be from my mom's side. What do you think, my friends? Let me know down below. Let me know if you're going to give this a try, what you think of this gorgeous, sparkly goodness. Let me know if you're doing Ellie Edwards' Pieces of My Past or Pieces of the Past. And I will see you back here very, very soon. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.